Hey guys, and welcome back to Motorsport Madness once again, and today we have another special video for you. We are doing episode 2 of Dangerous Races of History, and we are here once again at the famous AVUS. And it's how to describe AVUS is basically two very long straights. I think they're about 6 miles long, connected by two corners at either end, and one end, which is down this end, which if I turn my head round, you see that over there, that's a big brick wall that's used as banking. It's also called the Wall of Death. You can imagine why. Is there a fence at the top to stop you from going over the top? No, not at all. So we're here with a selection of Grand Prix cars from the 1930s. We have the Aero Type Bs at the front. We've got the Maseratis here as well, the 6CMs, the Alfa Romeo 12Cs. In front of us we've got the Mercedes I've forgotten now. Oh yeah, 125, and we are here in the streamlined Auto Union Type C, which you have featured on this channel before, but never in a race. And so I think we're going to breeze past the cars in front, except for the Mercedes. I think they're going to be our main competitor, so it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. And obviously the weather isn't ideal. That's good timing. Yeah, the weather isn't ideal today. Heavy thunderstorm thanks to the SOL mod. So I'll keep getting distracted. Since this is a 10-minute race, we want to keep it to 10 minutes, because the thing is with AVUS, when you get to a certain point where you get past every car and it's not very fun. So we're just going to keep it to 2 laps on here, purely because I want to try and at least keep it interesting. So we have some famous names with us as well. We've got Prince Mira, who's starting on pole position. Giuseppe Farina, one of the Alfa Romeos there, I think it's the one on the right hand side. Rudolf Caracciola, who's in front of me? Yeah, he's in front of me. And the rest on there I'm not too familiar with, but I'm sure some of you might be. So I think we're almost ready to go. AVUS, again, one of the most dangerous racing circuits in the world, and still kind of holds that title really. And when Formula 1 came here in the 1950s, it still was regarded as the most dangerous race. Yeah, purely because it was the fastest track in the world. This was used as a test track by both Mercedes and Auto Union. Excuse me. And this is on the section which is the Autobahn in Germany. We're actually in Berlin at the moment, and the grandstand you see on the right, that still exists. It's still there. You can still go and view it. And the building behind me with the Mercedes logo on the top, that's still around, except for the Wall of Death, of course. That's been demolished, which is a shame, because yeah, would have been interesting to say the least to see that. I think it was actually the steepest bank around. I know there was one in France or Spain which had a steeper banking, but in active Grand Prix Formula 1 use, the Wall of Death was the steepest. But anyway, I think I'm going on for a bit too long. I think we should just get into this crazy race, and I'm sure it will be a crazy race. Let's get into this. Right, the Auto Union at AVUS. I think I'm going to give myself a little bit of a time penalty, just to allow everyone else to go, because as you can see, they do struggle. And this Merc, come on, okay. Alright, let's go. See if we can catch up, which I'm sure we will. Okay, this is terrifying. Now this car, on this track, I have taken this up against the 2021 Formula 1 cars. Okay, what's going on here? Right, boxing, I can't do anything. But yeah, race this against the 2021 Formula 1 cars, and this beat it. I could not catch up to this car. It was incredible. Right, what's this? Why are we going so slow? This car is incredibly fast. I think that the max speed I've achieved on this car is 220 miles an hour. Right, I'm going for it. If those eras got out of the way, actually have a race on their hands. At the moment we're just in formation. Come on. Come on. What else? No wild arms again. Come up to the first corner. I want to stay behind this Mercedes. If it gets past one of the others, then I might have a good race on my hands. Breaking point is very soon. It's now. It's now. Slow down. Come on. Come on. Slow down. Thank you. Alright. Take this slow. There's Mercedes. Look how fast he is. Oh! Right, that's my challenge. I don't know where the other auto union's gone. Okay. Right, so that Mercedes has gone off a little bit. Okay, there's a car behind me. Hear it. Okay, let's move back to some gear. There's definitely a car behind me. Not sure if you can hear it. I can't tell what car it is. Every time it gets close, it just backs off. I'm keeping it in a proper straight line here, ish. I have no real... I have no mirrors, so I can't actually see behind me. There you go. And it's the Mercedes. Good idea. Come out to the wall of death. Oh. Oh, yeah. I'm going to slow right down. Oh, that's Mercedes gone. Oh, and there we go. There's the other one. Alright, Mercedes are out. We've won. Right, the other auto is just behind me. And this is the second lap and the last lap, and that just goes to show why this track was so dangerous. Give it too much, you're going over the top of that wall, and that's it for you. You're not getting away from that. First now, obviously with a bigger grid, this might be a little bit exciting, but the problem is there's one more gone, I assume, at the wall. But yeah, the problem is with this track, not much really happens. You know, you don't really get many opportunities, especially at the time when the Auto Union Mercedes was so far ahead of everyone else. There isn't really many opportunities for proper racing on this track. The main danger is just purely the speed that we go now. Right now I'm probably going about 210 miles an hour, and for 1936 or 37 in this case, that's just insane. And that's close. And because the eras, the Maseratis and Alphas, nowhere near, you know, nowhere near the speed of these, which is just insane. I don't know where the other one. Oh, there it is. It's over there. And yeah, because of this huge gap in quality, the other cars are just miles away from us. We'll pass them over it, going the other way. Which again is a unique thing in itself. There's one. Yep. There's another. Don't know what cars they are. I can't see. They're going past so quickly. I think there was an incident at some point in the 30s when AVUS was on the calendar for the Grand Prix season. I'm not sure which year it was, it might have been 35, 36, when the Auto Unions and Mercedes were the dominating teams. I think it was Gatti and a few other teams that just refused to take part. I think they just packed up and left. As soon as I got to the track and saw the Auto Unions and the Mercedes there, and they just gave up. Before the racing began, they were just like, no, there's nothing we can do here, and just decided not to race. I think that's brilliant. Imagine that happening now, where you just look at your competitors and think, it's just not worth it. Got a bit too fast. Oh no. Very close, very close. Oh my word. Okay. That's why this track's dangerous. We crossed the line in first. We've won a race again. How amazing is that? Right. And okay. So that was AVUS. You know, it wasn't the most exciting of races. That's the other Auto Union. It wasn't the most exciting race, of course. You know, you win some, you lose some. Unfortunately, this time, kind of a loss really, because not much really happened, which is a shame. But I hope it showcased just a little bit of why this track was so feared. The speed of speed of this track purely just goes to show. Well, it should be enough to show why this track was so feared, and not just that, but the wall of death. We nearly went off just then at the back, but we managed to, save it, and we managed to finish the race in first place. Otherwise, that would have been a humiliating way to end this race. And like I said, guys, it wasn't the most exciting, but I hope you enjoyed this. Regardless of how boring, or you might find this interesting, the facts about this race, and, you still go there in real life. The road still exists as part of the Autobahn system in Berlin, and obviously if you want to try and set it yourself, you can do. I'll leave a link in the description for this track, and I think I'll end it here. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.